I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Hey man, these are my stunner shades. I love these shades.
We got Mr. Post Malone, Mr. Post.
All right, guys, what's up? I'm Merc, Merc's Black Avi. Started Never Satisfied builds because basically you're never satisfied with what you got. We got Mark Jeffcoats here.
What's up, everybody?
And this is his build, and it's a masterpiece.
All right, video's over. Just kidding.
We're done. Peace. It was good talking to y'all.
All right, we gotta do more. People aren't satisfied with the video. They're never satisfied with the videos.
Learn from me. You can never be satisfied. All right, so here's the deal. Mark, I gotta ask, where did you start? Like, I know you started off with a truck, but I'm saying, what gave you the ambition to keep building?
The ambition to keep building was when I pretty much went to my first show, was in October of last year at the Augusta truck meet.
That was your first truck show?
That was the first.
Holy
that was
crap,
the first
really?
truck show with this truck. This is a 2012 Duramax diesel.
Okay.
With this truck.
Dang, I created
You know, I had basically I started with a gas truck,
Right.
and it was a 1500, and it was a two-wheel drive, and it was lifted to, everybody said Jack to Jesus. I had 38s, and I started there, and then started following the diesel guys and got into the diesel, which this was my first diesel, and the first show I went to with this diesel was at the Augusta meet. Started seeing a bunch of other fellas with different kind of things and homemade stuff that I had done. Met JW and kind of got actually the ambition from them to see different components, different lifts that I didn't know a whole lot about. And
Okay,
started
so
from
here's my next question, because I've already asked you this before, but I think everybody at home wants to know this. Where did you come up with the green? Why green on white?
All right, well, the green started with the piping.
Okay.
Called my buddy that actually did all the build at First Auto, shout out to Twan and them over there, wanted to just do an intake. Gave him a call. He said, better yet, I'll do you this. Sent me a picture of all the green piping that came off another fella's truck. I said, of course you would do me like that. So actually bought all this that was used off another truck.
Right.
It was green. Once I was able to get another lift kit with the McGaughy's lift kit, I just took that color scheme and carried it on, and that was due to my wife, because I was gonna go back white, and she said, you need something that pops. You've already done the white. Why don't you take what you got under the hood to kind of make it flow? And that's kind of what inspired that.
All right, so let's talk about your lift. You got a McGaughy's lift with Cognito upper control arms, and when you decided to go with McGaughy's, what made you go that route? What made you determine that you wanted McGaughy's versus any other lift out there?
All right, well, it started with that. When I had the old lift on it, I didn't know anything too much about McGaughy's, but I liked the way these traction bars looked. So this was the first McGaughy's thing I ever bought. Bought these, had these painted white. Started following JW, watching his videos, seen his lift kit was McGaughy's, put kind of two and two together. Hey, that's what these were. They make a lift kit, and that's the route I wanted to go with it. The info from him,
Right.
how he said it rode, did my research. I loved the way it looked. It was just kind of a lot of details, a lot of bells and whistles, and that's kind of how I am. I like a lot of fancy stuff, and the price point was
Right.
great for me, so that's what made me choose the McGaughy's.
Okay, so next on your truck that everybody notices is the bumpers. Everybody that I've talked to about your truck is like, dude, those bumpers and that grill are just killer. So let's talk about your bumpers a little
Yes.
bit, and let's put those Flog bumpers on blast.
Out of all
those
the
are
things
freaking
on my
phenomenal.
truck, the bumpers are my favorite.
Yes.
And that started with just looking at, I guess a bunch of aftermarket, went to a few shows, and went to the Tennessee Diesel Addiction
Yep,
show.
yep.
Was up there, seen some of the other trucks that were, a little more fancier.
Yep.
Once again, my wife, man, you need to do something with the grill and the front end to step our game up. Started looking, come across Flog Industries, and couldn't ask for a better bumper. I mean, guys to deal with, Nathan and Kevin over there, just wanted to keep the factory look. It's, it gives you that Mad Max look off-road.
It gives you a really beefy look, a real rugged look, but at the same time it keeps the elegance of the truck.
And the factory look.
Yes,
and
it's a really clean bumper. I love the Flog bumpers.
Just the precision of how they made it, you know, the customer service, you know, just knowing them on a personal level even helped me lean more towards them with everything else with the look of the bumper.
I can believe that.
That's basically why, you know, I chose them. Love it.
So, now we've covered the front, the back, because you have Flog bumpers on the rear now. Now we have covered the suspension. We've covered your engine. We've covered your color scheme. So, we have your wheels. You have Hostiles. And is there a plan to go different on Hostiles? Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll keep that under wraps. You'll have to keep an eye on the Never Satisfied page, because I guarantee you it'll be there first.
Yeah. Right now I'm loving the 24x14 Demons, man.
The Demons, they're a sick looking wheel, dude. And it's weird because you don't see them very often.
You don't see a whole lot of them.
No.
And I love the milled look, and their powder coat and finish is awesome. Something about their wheels, I love them, and the price point is kind of right where I need to be for me. So, and I love the skull. The zombie. Let me not say skull. It's a hostile zombie.
It is a hostile
Everybody
zombie.
says a skull. It is a zombie.
NSB skull. Hostile zombie is on the side of the truck.
I don't know. That looks like a zombie to me.
It doesn't look anything like a zombie. It looks a bandito.
It's a zombie.
All right, so we got the SEMA skull on the side.
That is the SEMA skull.
That is the SEMA skull, and you kept it on there.
Yes.
It looks sick. It looks killer.
I put it on there because I liked it.
It looks sick.
Like I tell everybody, man, your truck is your truck, your preference. Do what you like, what appeals to you, and don't worry about what anybody else says. It's your build. Build it the way you like it.
Now I got a question. Is there anybody that you want to shout out that personally has helped you on this build, that is personally basically added to your build, you know, in terms of that? And then we got to show one more thing, because there's one more thing about this truck that, as you all know, I have 3 kids. They all get a kick out of it. But is there anybody you want to shout out and, you know, say thank you for the help and on the build?
Actually, I'd like to. That's helped me out a good bit. That'd be Mr. Jay Montoya behind the camera. That
That's me.
has helped me a lot with my Instagram, building my Instagram, helping me install stuff, putting me out there, kind of, you know, using his advice with some of the stuff, do's and don'ts. I always, you know, call him, ask him his opinion, what he thinks, and he tells me he likes it or he don't. And sometimes I might get it and I might not. It just depends, and that's
I'm
what
pretty
it's about.
straightforward too.
But that's it. He's helped me a lot, and you know, Twan at First Auto of Lexington, he's helped me a lot with the build. Them guys were great over there. Anytime I had a problem with anything, or I needed something, or to get me in, change something else, it was no questions asked, and they're right here in Lexington.
That's awesome.
The funny thing is, it's both of the guys that he pointed out are both Asian guys.
Yes, they are.
Helping him with a lifted truck. I just wanted to point that out.
Let everybody know.
Let everybody know.
Yeah.
All right, so JW, I need you to do me a favor right now. I need you to get down on the ground and give a shot for everybody at home to see what my kids love about this truck.